Okay, I think it's time to go live with the cup draw. Just waiting to see if Claes is going to join me for a bit of co-commentary. Not sure if he's going to be able to make it or not. I think he's having some computer difficulties, but hopefully others have been able to log in. If not, it's going to be recorded and I'll get it up onto YouTube later on so that people can have a look at the draw. Hopefully you're there. If you're there, say hi in chat, let me know what's going on for you, but hopefully everyone will be able to catch up on this, and once the draw's done we'll get everything up on Challenge anyway, so you can check out the bracket and all the matchups and the like in a bit more detail at your leisure. While I'm just waiting to see if Claes is going to be able to log in and talk to us as well, probably just a quick reminder. I think Claes, I can see you there. Can you hear me? Are you in the room? Yep, I've got you. I was just going to do a quick description of the format, and you can correct me if I get it wrong. But it's a 2-deck double elimination for the cup this time round, slightly different to last season. So you've got 2 decks picked, and they're in the order that they're on the list that Claes has posted. You play with your first deck, you play best of 1 each round, so you're just using your deck against your opponent's deck, 1 game, and you keep playing with that same deck until you lose. Once you lose, that deck is out. You move to your second deck, you keep playing with that. Once you lose with that, you're out. So once you've lost twice, both your decks are out and you're eliminated from the cup. So that's the kind of format. So when you lose your first game, you'll drop into the bottom bracket and play with the people in there. So I think that's right, isn't it, Claes? Perfect. So I don't know, Claes, if you can see what I'm streaming, but I've just got up on the screen the bracket up on Challenge. So this is what I'll update later. A bit of a description like we've gone through. This is the preliminary bracket, if I can say it properly. We've got 22 people, so there are some people who'll get a bye into round 2. All I've done at the moment, instead of people's names, is put numbers in here. We'll do the draw in a minute, and then I'll go through and update this and replace everyone's name, into the correct slot, depending on where you get drawn. That's the plan. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. What's up? Yeah, good point. Yeah, so I'm not Claes. So I'm not Claes and I'm not running the league, but I'm helping with the cup, and I'll sort things out on Challenge. And I've also upgraded from last season when we just pressed the button on Challenge to randomize things to a bowl with everyone's name on a piece of paper. And I'll be drawing that in a moment, and then I think while I'm drawing that, Claes, you're going to try and provide some kind of commentary. I don't know what, to just explain who people are or what's going on, or maybe some comments on the decks, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, shall I start the draw? Shall I just start drawing names? Yep, yeah, all of that, all the independent verification. So everyone's name's in the pot, and I'll just draw them out randomly, and I won't be looking, so you can see on the screen. So first out of the pot is it's Stephen Muir, who was equal 5th last season. So one of the top players. So he'll be in slot number 1. Yeah, Claes, I'm hearing myself in the background. Have you got Twitch open on your computer? Yeah. That's better. Right, so Stephen's drawn in slot number 1. Let's see who's in slot number 2. So that's going to be Paul Jones in slot number 2. So let me just make a note of this. Klaus, I think have you got Twitch open in the background? Maybe mute it or something, yeah. Right. Okay. So next out. Okay, here we go. So number 1 was Stephen Muir. Number 2, Paul Jones. And just pulled out one of the, surely one of the contenders, Harrison, who came first last season. So he'll be in slot number 3. So you need to look on Challenge at kind of where those people, where those slots come through. So I've got that up on the screen. So Stephen Muir, slot number 1, that's a bye to round 2. You can see Paul Jones again at slot number 2, bye to round 2. Harrison goes straight through to round 2 as well in slot number 3. So most of the low numbers get a bye by the look of the way Challenge has done this, and then once we get into the kind of teens, I think we end up with people playing in the first round. Yeah, if you're a betting man, right? Who's coming out next? Who's in slot number 4? Okay, all right, and another one of the top players from last season. This is Palmer. I think Palmer's got his triple Battlefleet deck in again for the cup, which wrecked me last season. So yeah. Right, let's see who's going to end up in slot number 5. So just as I'm not looking at what's coming out. Okay, this is Troy Winan. Troy is in slot number 5. Yep. Yes, yes. So definitely some competitive family games coming up probably. Right, next out in slot number 6. It's you, Klaes. You're in slot 6, so it looks like you're going to get a free pass into round 2 as well. There you go. You're not going to talk about your form from last season. Are you happy with how it went or looking to improve? Yeah. You're giving away tips on how to beat you. Right, number 7 out the draw is Alex. There we go. Alex, you're in slot number 7. Right, and next one out the pot. So this will be slot number 8. If you're looking at the screen, it's Paul Tyndall, who was second in the cup last season. He unfortunately didn't quite come through in the end in the final, but Paul, another strong contender there. But yeah, there you go. He's in the stream at the moment in chat, so yeah, check it out. I think Keyforging's your Twitch name, isn't it, Paul? Right, so who's coming out at number 9? Slot number 9 is Daryl Russell. So there we go again. Championships where it's all the action is Klaes. That's the real top division, I reckon. Okay, number 10 slots. So we're almost halfway through. So here we go. Campbell, Arnold Campbell is in slot 10. Okay. So how many mass mutation decks did we have for the cup? Were there many people bringing some mass mutation? Okay, wow. So some people have obviously done a bit better than me at opening decent mass mutation decks. That's for sure. Right, number 11 is Adam Radic. Ooh. So was Kota dominant for the cup again? No. So next up, slot number 12. So that's Andrew Winan. So Andrew, you're going to have to play in the first round. No bye for you, and same for Adam. Actually, I think now everyone who's getting drawn now is going to be playing in the first round. So they'll be the first matches off the blocks. Right, let me just draw the next name out. So I'm still in here at the moment, so I'm kind of worried about who I'm going to be drawing. Next up is Ronan. It just says Ronan Claes. I don't know if you've got any more details. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see who comes out next. Next out the draw, which will be slot 14, is me. So I'm in slot 14. Yeah. So there we go. So I'm using the same, one of my decks, which is Worlds Collide, Agoya the Loudly Muddy. That's the same I used in the cup last season. So I did all right, got 2 wins, and then the 2 losses and went out. So I was happy with that. Give it a go. That's the one with the double tribute 6 Semper combo in it. So pulled that off a few times, and it's pretty unfair when you get it to work. Yeah, so that was a random one I opened, and we'll see how it goes. I played a few games with it, and it's been quite fun. So that's a bit more of a wild card. I haven't had a chance to really play it much on TCO or face to face. The dis in it is really quite good, and the Untamed, if you can get that going, is nice as well. So, right, let's see who's coming out next. So we're going to start getting some matchups soon, hopefully. Okay, it's Lachlan. Lachlan, you're up next in slot 15, and Lachlan was kind of equal 5th in the cup last season. Right, next out in slot 16, Clement. There we go. Yep. Yep. Yeah. And I think we both know Clement's got some brilliant decks because he brings them along to Town Hall to thrash us with them every so often. Right, so this should be our first matchup because Clement, who's drawn in 16, will be playing the next name out of the hat, which is the person in slot 17. So let's see who that's going to be. And it's Jackie. Jackie Woo. There we go. That's a big matchup. Okay, so next out the hat will be in slot 18, so they will be up against Lachlan, who was drawn as number 15. So let's see who this is matching up with Lachlan in the first round. And it is Rachel. Rachel's going to be facing off with Lachlan in the first round. She's in slot 18. Okay, so I think we are, sorry, I'll just write that down. Just getting everyone's names down so I can sort this all out later. So next up, slot 19 we're going to be drawing, and they will be up against me actually. So I'm quite interested to see who comes out here. I'll definitely not be looking, honestly. There we go. And the name is Stephen Merlot. Stephen, you're up against me in the first round. Let's do it. Okay, and just noticed that whoever wins the match between me and Stephen gets to face Harrison in the second round. So this could be a short cup run for both of us here. Right, so let me just get Stephen down on my list here. Stephen. Yeah. Yep. Yep, so we are about to draw slot 20. So the person who comes out number 20 will be playing Ronan. So let's see who we get. Phil Mackay. It's Phil. There we go. Yep. Grand champion. He was the grand champion. Okay, right. So yeah, Phil up against Ronan. Right, next one out. So we're about to draw slot 21. Slot 21 will be up against Andrew Loynan. So let's see who's going to come out. I've only got two names left. I should have had a list where I was ticking them off, and then I'd know who's still in here. Right. It's Robert Crofts. Robert, you're up against Andrew in the first round. Okay, and just to confirm, the last person drawn is going to play Adam Radic, and just to show that everyone's name was in there, there you go, it's Andrew Muir. Last out the pot, and you'll be up against Adam in the first round. Brilliant. Well, that's the draw, Claes. We've drawn everyone's names. So hopefully that was more exciting than when I pressed the button last time and it was all over in 2 seconds. But, you know, maybe by next year we'll have like a proper bag with balls in and numbers and all that kind of fancy stuff. But hopefully that was a bit more fun. Yeah, wow. Okay, I'm struggling to get my league games in. I think I'm up against Colin, so I think we've got an evening lined up to play. And my plan is certainly to stream, but yeah, also try and get this first cup game in as well before. So, what you want them reported by the end of Sunday? Yeah, perfect. All right. Well, now I've got all the names drawn. I'll update Challenge, put everyone's name in the correct slot, and then I'll forward the link round on Facebook and on Discord so people can have a look at that. And then, yeah, if people report the games to you like normal, Klaus, along with the league stuff, we'll pick them up and just keep updating the bracket on Challenge. So you'll always be able to go and check out the link on there and see how things are playing out, who's facing up to who's up next, who's in which bracket. And yeah, once people start losing a game, they'll drop into the lower losers bracket, and that's where you'll be using your second deck and keep playing there until you either get all the way through or unfortunately drop out and are out of the cup. Perfect. All right. Anything else you want to say to wrap up, Klaus? Mm. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. I've actually been missing it the last few weeks. So it's been good playing face to face at Town Hall and catching up with people. But yeah, looking forward to getting back into the online league as well and the cup. But yeah, probably on behalf of everyone else in the league, a big thanks to you, Klaus. So thank you for organising this and sorting it out and encouraging us to get online and play. So it has brought a load of people together, and it's been really good. So I think on behalf of everyone else in the league, a big thanks to you. All right, perfect. Well, there we go. I'll probably wrap up the stream there and let everyone get back to business and yeah, get on with the games if you've been drawn in round one. So yeah, get in touch with your opponent, line something up, get the games reported, and let's all see how we go. Best of luck to everyone.